I am John Ryan Bustillo, Section N31, Subject Criminal Procedure and Court Testimony. Number 1. What is complaint? Complaint is a sworn written statement charging a person with an offense, subscribed by the offended party, any peace officer, or other public officer charged with the enforcement of the law. Number 2. Who are the persons authorized to file a complaint? Number 1. The offended party. Number 2. Any peace officer. Number 3. Other public officer charged with the enforcement of the law. Question number 3. What is venue? Venue refers to the geographical division in which an action is brought to trial for a criminal action or proceeding. Venue is a territorial unit where the power of the court is to be exercised. Question number 4. What is venue in general rule and what are the exceptions? General rule. A criminal case should be instituted and tried in the place where the offense was committed. Exceptions. Exception number 1. The Supreme Court may order the change of venue or place of trial to avoid the miscarriage of justice. Number 2. Exception number 2. When the law provided otherwise. Exception number 3. Cases under the rules of court. Rule 110, Section BCD. Section B. Where an offense is committed in a train, aircraft, or other public or private vehicle in the course of its trip, the criminal action shall be instituted and tried in the court of any municipality or territory where such train, aircraft, or public or private vehicle pass during its trip, including the place of departure and arrival. Section C. Where an offense is committed on board of a vessel in the course of its voyage, the criminal action shall be instituted and tried in court of the first port or entry of municipality where the vessel passed during its voyage, subject to the generally accepted principle of the international law. And Section D. Crimes committed outside the Philippines but punishable under the Article 2 of the Revised Penal Code shall be cognizable in a court where the criminal action first filed. And exceptions number 4, those enumerated in the Article 2 of the Revised Penal Code. Number 1. Should commit an offense while in a Philippine ship or airship. Number 2. Should forge or counterfeit coin or currency note of the Philippine Islands or obligations or securities issued by the government of the Philippine Islands. Number 3. Should be liable for acts connected in the introduction into these islands of obligations and securities mentioned in the preceding number. Number 4. While being a public officer or employee, should commit an offense in the exercise of their functions. Number 5. Should commit an offense or crime against the national security or the law of nations. And exception number 5 is the case of piracy. Piracy is not, the crime of piracy is committed not against any particular state, but against the mankind. The same may be punished in any competent tribunal or court of any municipality or territory where the offender may be found